Okay, today is January 6, 2013. Let's take a look at some of the stock that I've been watching and also been trading. By the way, just a little disclosure, all the stock that I will be talking about today, I currently do not have any position on it. But that doesn't mean that I will not set up any position in the coming week. So just a little bit of a disclosure right now. And right now, let's take a look at Google. Google, we're talking about breaking that 731. And it broke that 731, and right now I see Google as heading higher, but I do expect it to maybe pull back a little bit and retest the 731. And when it does, then I will be looking for some sort of a setup to see if I could get back in on the long side, because I'm looking at this little bull flag here, and if we use this as a little bit of a flagpole and use this as a major move, then that will at least put it up to the 750 area, and while looking at that possibility of getting up back to these level here, and possibly the 760 area. So, and also there's a little price channel that I have drawn in here that could easily take it up to this 760 if it come up to the upper trend line on the price channel. Then the other one that I am looking at is Netflix. And from the previous video on Netflix, I was talking about that this gap is in play, which is I'm still expecting it to fill this gap and possibly get up to fill this little gap. And again, I was also talking about a little bit of a bull flag here, with this flagpole, and a major move is getting up to this 110. Right now, it's bumping up to this resistance here, so we could see a little bit pull back before it break out, but got to watch out for the diversion, the possible diversion of the MACD, because it is showing a little bit lagging of this MACD here as the price get higher, so just got to be careful on that. And then the other one is GLD. I talked about GLD on a previous video. I'm looking for this ETF to possibly get down to this 154 down to even the 151 area. And essentially, I'm looking at this, this little bit of a, ascending or descending triangle here. This these resistance here, and here's this support, and it's kind of got a little breakdown here, and then come back up and form a, like a shooting star, pattern here. This is kind of bearish, and although last Friday it came down and gapped down, and then it came back up throughout the day, but yeah, I look for this to maybe possibly, if it come back up and bounce up to this 161 area, then I will be looking for the setup to go short on this guy, and possibly buying some put, because I do look for this if I do a major move here. Let's say I'm using this particular distance for my major move, and if I do this and just copy it down here, you can see that it brings us down to about 151 area. So this is basically this triangle here, or you could also make a case this is a inverted cup and handle. But in either case, but that's that's basically what I'm looking at, is this particular move here to bring it down to somewhere around this 151. And if it come up, get a little bounce here, I'd be looking at the possible test of resistance here to see how it react on the price. If it break above this 167 area, then yeah, maybe we could see it to run it back up to this 169, 160, 170 area. But my expectation is looking for this guy to come down to break this 158. And then the other one, let's take a look at Morgan Stanley. I was trading Morgan Stanley the last couple of weeks. I'm out of that position right now. It does look like it want to go higher, and we also, first we're looking at this possible, cup and handle pattern, and then now you can see this big trading band that it could come up here, and this is a big double bottom here. So you could look at this, and if we take a look at the major move here, that possibly could bring it up to the $30 level. So something to keep an eye on. Although the financial has been strong, but again, make sure that pay attention to the MACD for possible divergence, because that will give you a sign that maybe this move is getting a little bit exhausted, and don't get trapped on some sort of a fake breakout. And the other one that I was also talking about was Facebook. I did trade at Facebook, and I'm out of that position right now. And I did mention about the possibility of getting back in when it breaks this, but I'm looking at the little bit pullback here because it might be a little bit ahead of itself. And I do expect it still to make it up to this 2930 area. And like I said, I wouldn't be surprised that will come up when this thing run. It will come out and take out all these high and possibly get up to the level that it might even take out the IPO high. So that's one of the one to watch. And also Goldman Sachs, we saw Goldman Sachs kind of breaking out. If you look at the the weekly, I was talking about that 130 level, and it broke out that 130 right now. It seems like it's going to be running up to possibility of this major move with this big bottom here to this 174 area. So keep an eye on this. That might again a little bit of extended, so there might be some pullback, but definitely the financial is running for a while, so there might be some profit taking coming in. Like I said, seems like Goldman Sachs has never been my favorite stock. Every time that I have a position on it, it's not that my call was incorrect, it's just that somehow I just can't make money of it. So I traded Morgan Stanley instead of trading Goldman Sachs, but I still watch Goldman Sachs. So good luck to you all for the coming week.